What's going on, guys? I've been wanting to make this video. Did you hear that? That was weird. Anyway, I've been wanting to make this video for a while. Like, seriously, what the fuck is that? As I was saying, I've been wanting to make this video for... Whoa. That was annoying. But in all seriousness, everywhere I go on anything Black Clover related, whether it be on YouTube or some forum sites, there's always this overwhelming fandom of Black Clover hate. Well, I don't know if you would call that fandom, anti-fandom, or whatever. And I kind of get it, but then again, I don't get it. I've watched quite a few videos, I've seen quite a few comments about how the pacing of Black Clover is garbage. Like, I believe we're on episode 12 or 13, and it only adapted like maybe 7 or 8 chapters, which is less than 1 chapter per episode, and I'm assuming the rest is filler. I don't read the manga of Black Clover, so I don't know. But especially for manga readers, I can see how this would be totally unacceptable and really frustrating, because normally anime episodes usually take up at least, at the very minimum, 1 to 2 to sometimes 3 chapters, and for Black Clover to be literally like, I think 3 chapters behind in terms of anime, I'm like, wow, that is pretty crazy. But me being an anime only watcher, it's not really affecting me as much as those manga readers, because like I said, that is really frustrating that we're getting less than a chapter content in some episodes, especially since I believe the Black Clover manga is pretty far along, far ahead enough to, give us at least 1 chapter per episode. I do believe they're giving us like 50 something or 40 something episodes in this season. I don't know all the details, but here's my problem with Black Clover. I love the series so far, but here's my problem with it. I don't have the same issue as a lot of people, because the main complaint that I've seen everywhere is the pacing. I don't have that problem because, like I said, like a million times already, I'm not a manga reader, so I'm just experiencing all of this for the first time. Although the pacing still does seem kind of slow, even with me watching the anime, but I'm enjoying seeing, the development of characters, like seeing exactly the traits and the mindset of the characters that we're being introduced to, because from what I've heard, the manga kind of like blitzes through content. Like, it's really fast paced. But that's not even the problem I personally have with Black Clover. The problem that I have is that it's good. Like, I like the series. I actually am loving watching it every week, but it's not all it's cracked up to be, at least not yet. What I mean by that is, this anime was heavily advertised. I mean, people were hyped, the manga readers were hyped. I think Crunchyroll called it the next king of Shounen. Yeah, right. I mean, I'm not seeing it so far. Not saying that it's bad by any means, because I am enjoying the ride, but I don't see it becoming the next king of Shounen if this is what we should be expecting. Granted, I'm pretty sure some more epic things are going to happen later on, but we're I think like 12 or 13 episodes in, and it just hasn't fully captured me yet. And what I really mean by that is, it's an enjoyable watch, and that's really all it is for me at this time. Maybe things will spice up later on, but it's not like I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see what happens next week, or man, I really want to know what happens in the future, with such and such character, that I'm tempted to read the manga, because that's how you know if I'm really interested in an anime, when I fight the temptation to read the manga just to see what happens next. And I haven't had that urge with Black Clover. Like I said, it's just an enjoyable thing to watch every week. The most interesting thing to me so far from Black Clover was the thing in the very first episode, seeing that Asta's power comes from a demon, and seeing that flash when he had it looked like a curse mark on the side of his face. I mean, of course, this isn't Naruto, but you guys know what I mean. And his eyes were red, and that's really what I'm waiting to see. Like, I'm not so, oh my god, I have to see this now that I am deciding to read the manga, because like I said, I'm just a very, every sense of the word, casual viewer of Black Clover, and I'm just having trouble seeing how something like this is going to be the king of shonen. Like I said, it's not bad, but it's no king. I don't know if it was just my expectations that were raised way too high, because before this anime actually came out, the announcement of it, everyone was hyped. I mean, there's already a video game announced. I think the video game and the first trailers were announced like around episode 10 or 11, and that's crazy. Like, I've never seen an anime come out in like maybe like 2 to 3 months. It already has its own game. So that's telling me like, okay, Black Clover is really some hype shit. Like I said, you manga readers may know more than I mean, of course you know more than I do about the series. It may get like really, really legendary later on, but I don't know that. And so far, it's a series that if it were to be canceled, I'll be upset, but I wouldn't, raise my pitchforks and stuff like, say, if Dragon Ball Super got canceled, or, something else that I really, really, really enjoy got canceled. Black Clover, like I said, is just a casual viewing experience for me every week. And like I said earlier, this is an anime that everyone and their mother, brother, sister, grandmother, they love to hate it. And I can understand where the hate's coming from, but personally, I do not hate this series. Like I said, it's pretty cool. It's not the best. I don't think it's the king of shonen, potentially. Not yet, anyway. It hasn't shown me that, but I don't downright hate it. Asta's voice, as fucking annoying as it is, I kind of laugh at it every time he screams. It does kind of take away the serious moments, especially when they were fighting that guy, and I think it was, I forgot the name of that village, when he was attacking him and he was screaming. Like, his scream takes away the tension in all situations to me. Like, I don't know if I heard the dub is better, but I have not heard it personally, so I can't really compare the two. But that's the only thing that really annoys me every episode. But I actually laugh at it because I'm like, what were they trying to prove with this guy's voice? But even though I'm talking all this like I don't believe it to be the next king of shonen, it may be. Like I said, I don't know much about this series besides what the anime has shown us, and we have only gotten like 8 or 9 chapters adapted in the anime so far. So I mean, you really can't judge the series that early, but so far I don't mean to sound like an asshole, but I don't see it, guys. I don't see this being the next huge hit. Like, honestly, I like some of the other shonen that we've been getting. Like, I like Academia better. I like Inuyashiki better. I like a lot of other shows way better than Black Clover. Like I said a million times, don't confuse this video with me hating on it. I'm just trying to understand. I do like Black Clover, but it's not the most high. I don't think it's the next Naruto or the next Bleach or the next Dragon Ball. I don't see it like that. At least not yet. Like I said, manga readers may know more stuff, and when that gets adapted to the anime, that may make it skyrocket in popularity in terms, to me anyway, because it is immensely popular. It's almost all everyone is talking about, for better and for worse. But I don't see it being this legendary anime that it was promised to be. Like, I would rather watch My Hero Academia. I would rather watch Nanatsu no Taizai. I would rather watch some of the other things that's coming out in the upcoming year than Black Clover. And I'll say it one more time, I'm not hating on Black Clover. I'm not, one of the stereotypical, this shit sucks, it doesn't deserve blah, 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 blah. Asta's voice is annoying as fuck, I'm not going to lie, but I do enjoy watching Black Clover. Like, I like the characters. Yami, I believe his name is, the captain of the Black Bulls. He's my favorite character. I don't know what it is about him. He just seems powerful, and he doesn't give a fuck. Like, when he jumped down and tried to intimidate Asta, that was a really cool scene. It was one of my favorite scenes. And like, I like all the characters. There's not one character that I really dislike. Even that hoo-ha guy, whatever his name is, I forgot. The one that tried to poison Asta. He's funny. Like, I didn't like him at first, but in the latest episodes, he had some funny moments with his weird scooter with like a sculpture of himself on the front or whatever. It's really cool. I'm enjoying seeing the Wizard King finally, because I was just saying before the episode he was introduced, like, who's the Wizard King? What does he look like? Exactly what does he do? And we're getting answers to that slowly but surely. So I am looking forward to seeing more things unravel, but it's not just something that I just can't live without. It's not something that is tempting me to read the manga. Like, I have to know what happens, you know, next. Not right now, anyway. I really do want to see Asta's demon form, and there was some slight spoilers in the trailer to the Black Clover game that I really want to see Asta do, you know, with his sword or whatever. I won't spoil in case you guys are anime only watchers like myself, but it's cool. You know, it's average, slightly above average. It's not the best. It's not legendary to me yet anyway. I think other people feel the same. So I'm not hating on it. I'm not bashing it. I'm not saying that, you know, it can't become this legendary anime. It might. I mean, there has to be a reason why they're pushing this anime so damn hard, but I just don't see it yet. That just could be ignorance. I could be missing something. I don't know. But tell me what you guys think. Do you think Black Clover is going to be the next legendary shonen with all of its cliches? I mean, I enjoy some cliches to an extent, but it's like every single shonen cliche is in here. That's, you know, for better or for worse, you know, whatever. But tell me what you guys think down below. I just want to talk to you guys about this because I've been wanting to do it for like the first few episodes, but I pushed it back because I was like, okay, maybe I'm just being too critical. Maybe some more episodes should come out, but we're on episode like 12 or 13, and by like 12 and 13 of Naruto, I was hooked. By 12 and 13 of Dragon Ball Z, I was hooked. Like 12 and 13 is around the episode where you should be like, okay, this is going to be one of the greats, or this is just going to be average. Like Inuyashiki, what that anime did in just 11 episodes impacted me way more than what this did in 13 episodes, and same with Juni Taisen, and other animes have accomplished so much more in this amount of time this anime has been out. I'm just not really feeling the legendary, you know, prowess of this anime, but it is pretty cool. I do enjoy it, whatever. But anyway, stop repeating myself. This has been jbDAuchiha. Let me know your thoughts down below. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Click the notification bell because YouTube has been on some BS when it comes to notifications lately, so that's one way to be sure that you'll get my content when it comes out. But anyway, this has been jbDAuchiha. Like, comment, subscribe. I already said that, and I'm out.